With chapter number 10 from your political science book of grade 12, and the name of the chapter is Fundamental Rights. And in this chapter we are going to understand what is the meaning, importance and description of some fundamental rights of Indian Constitution. So what is the meaning of fundamental rights to the citizen of India? Like the Constitution of USA, France, Japan and several other liberal democratic countries, the Constitution of India contains a detailed Bill of Rights which grants and guarantees fundamental rights and freedom to the people of India. So according to our Constitution, in part 3, we are having all the fundamental rights of the people incorporated, and it is discussed and elaborated also in our Indian Constitution, as because we are having the written Constitution. What are the fundamental rights of the people of India? There are 6 fundamental rights we are having. That is the right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, the right to freedom of religion, culture and educational rights. We are having right to property, which was initially there but later on it got amended, it got deleted in the 44th amendment, and this fundamental right got incorporated in article number 308. Now it is no more a fundamental right. And the 6th one is a right to constitutional remedies, that is article number 32, and that is very important. So originally the part 3 of the Indian Constitution described 7 fundamental rights of the India, but after the 44th amendment of the Constitution, their number came down to 6, because right to property, as I told you, article number 31 got deleted and got incorporated in article number 308. Now that is coming under the legal right. Next, what is right to equality? So right to equality is described in article number 14 to 18. So article number 14 is saying us about the equality before law. That means all the citizens are equal in the eyes of law, and everybody is going to get equal protection from the law. Article number 15, Prohibition of Discrimination. That means nobody will get discriminated on the basis of caste, creed, gender, place of birth, religion. Okay, next. And there are special provisions also made in article number 15, subsection 4, which tells us that women and children are going to enjoy some special privileges. Article number 16, equality of opportunity. That means the Constitution provides all the citizens equal opportunity of employment, appointment of any office under the state. Article number 16 clearly states that no citizen shall, on the grounds of religion, race, caste, gender, or birth and residence, will get discriminated from the job opportunity. However, our Constitution is making some kind of reservations for the job purpose for the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribe people. That is on the basis of caste, not on the basis of any religion. Okay, abolition of untouchability, article number 17. Abolition of untouchability means long back in Indian society we find that there was higher caste, lower caste division. So they are saying that this prohibition of untouchability, that means to say that these Harijans, or you can say the people those who are denoted as untouchables, this is getting prohibited. That means this is getting stopped by the Constitution of India. Abolition of titles, that is article number 18. Under this article, the Constitution prohibits the state from conferring any title except honors or academic distinctions. It also lays down that no citizen shall accept any title from any foreign state. No person who is not a citizen of India while he holds any office of the trust or office of profit under the state except any title from an foreign state. The article does not prevent the grant of military, you can say, titles like the decorations like Padma Veer or maybe Ashok Chakra. Those are not getting prohibited. Other than that, like the kings used to declare themselves Maharaja and this, that, etc. Like that titles you cannot take. Right to freedom. That is article number 19 to 22. Article number 19 is saying 6 fundamental rights. What are the 6 fundamental rights? That is, all citizens shall have the right to freedom of speech and expression, freedom to assemble, that means form a meeting, okay, freedom to form associations, make any kind of groups like the trade union group or maybe any political party, okay, freedom of movement, freedom to reside and settle down, freedom of profession, occupation, trade or business. Next we are having article number 20, that is protection against arbitrary conviction. Article number 20, the Constitution prohibits protection against arbitrary conviction and in respect of the offences committed by the people. Next we are having article number 21, protection of life and liberty. That no person shall be deprived from his life and liberty except according to the proceeding or procedure established by the law. Right to life and liberty is incorporated in 21, article number 21, and it is saying about right to live with human dignity, right to privacy, right to right against sexual harassment, right to pollution-free environment, right against solitary confinement, right to legal aid, right to speedy trial, and so many more rights we are having. Article number 21 is very important, that is right to education. In the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002, this was made free and compulsory education for the children, those who are between the age of 6 to 14. Then we are having right to privacy in the fundamental right on June 24th July 2017, and historical judgment. The constitutional bench of 9 judges of the Supreme Court of India declared that the ruled that right to privacy is a fundamental right. Next we are having article number 22, protection against arrest and detention. If anybody is arrested and detained in the police station, then that person needs a legal you can say lawyer, or they can have a legal procession why that person is arrested. The reason have to be said. Right against exploitation, article number 23 to 24. So article number 23 and 24, the Constitution provide against human exploitation, prohibition of traffic of human beings and forced labor. This means that before we can find in history that lots of people used to be sold as slaves. So that was human trafficking, buying and selling of human beings as their servants, okay, as they are in a commodity. So that is getting stopped, right? So prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor. They were forced to work day and night until they are dead, right? So that is called the forced labor. We cannot force anybody to work until they are willing to. Next we are having article number 24, prohibition of employment of children. Article number 24 prohibits that no children below the age of 14 shall be employed to work in any factory or mine or engage in any kind of dangerous work. Right to freedom of religion, article number 25 to 28. So freedom of conscience and freedom profession and practice and propagate the religious matter. Right, freedom to manage religious affair, article number 26. Having any kind of rituals, or they want to establish any institution, any school, or maybe any charitable purpose, they are doing any kind of movement. Okay, having any property in the name of the religious institution, all those are accepted according to the constitution. Article number 27. Freedom from payment of the promotion of any tax. So they don't have to make any kind of payments for the purpose of religious matters to the state. Next, we're having article number 28, freedom from imparting religious instructions in an education institution. In any education institution, we cannot impart the religious instructions. Next, we're having cultural and educational right, article number 29 and 30. So article number 29, right to maintain language, script and culture. Every religion, or you can say every culture or every education, in every educational institution where they are having the right to, the objective of this right is to protect the minorities in maintaining their language, their culture, and preventing the majority from imposing their language and culture on the minorities. So right to establish and administer educational institution, article number 30. So this right admits that all minority, whether based on religion or language, shall have the right to establish and administer educational institution of their choice. They have the right to admit students in their institutions, to have their own governing body, and to adapt their respective systems of instructions. Right to property, this is not a fundamental right, article number 31. Now this got incorporated in the legal right, that is article number 300A. Right to constitutional remedies, and this is article number 32. First is article number 32 can be applied by the Supreme Court or by the High Court. Both the courts can apply. According to the High Court, it is article number 32, and according to the Supreme Court, it is article number 32, and according to the High Court, it is article number 226. So there are 5 remedies, or you can say writs. One is the habeas corpus. Habeas corpus, which provides as a remedy against wrongful detention of a person. By it, the court directs the detaining authority to proceed and detained person in the court. Mandamus, by which the court can order an inferior authority to do an act which falls within its jurisdiction. Prohibition, by which the court can prohibit an inferior authority from doing an act. Quo warranto, by which the court can restrain a person from acting in a public office to which he is not entitled. Certiorari, by which the court can order an inferior authority to transfer the matter to it or to some other authority for its proper consideration. Hopefully you understood. Thank you.